All right, and here we go. Going right to Dreamland. Dogs Johnson on the left with the Pika. Hung on the right with the Puff. And we are going to get started. All right, Dogs is going to be their starter in terms of getting some nice damage off, but Hung getting a bit more to try and even it back up. All right, Dogs is going to be the first one to claim us a stock. They were kind of just dancing around each other, kind of right in the beginning there. So it was kind of hard just to kind of say. They were both using their space. When they got hits, it was kind of small. But now we get to see some good kill damage there. And it's on Dogs now to see how much more extra credit he can get here or possibly another stock.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Like, this matchup can be very volatile as Pikachu wins it, I'd say, pretty cleanly, but Puff is also very explosive. And Hung, I'd say, is a very clean punish game, but he also does not rely too much on rest, so I feel that allows him for better combo routes due to Dog's strong DI.
Almost seeing it there, tried to get out of it, but that up air will secure the stock, even it up for Hung.
Let's see if Hung can hold his own, as I've not seen too many of his recoveries, but it looks like he's willing to use Pound a little too close to ledge, but he was able to make it back there.
Yep, it was a little scary to see how everything was going.
Ooh, a little bit precarious from Hung there. He has to be careful. He is within up tilt back air kill percents. And Pikachu is a bit risky for Puff since you have to get that low to mid percents for a grab to combo into rest. And besides that, after that, it can get a bit risky until a down air up smash.
But he's doing a good job right now kind of keeping away from any serious threat moves. He's getting hit on some things that were less safe, but he's not getting like
nice
full-on
pound
punish.
there.
That back air not quite going to be enough.
Pound has a very tricky move due to its weird hitbox and how long it lasts. But Hung has to be careful since just how negative on hit it really is.
Yep.
But he's doing a pretty good job of just using Puff's good horizontal air drift.
Oh,
no.
I thought
He's too aggressive there.
I think he may have thought he had grab ledge, so he was going to immediately drop up there, but didn't quite get it. Was a little too quick.
Yeah, Puff's got that issue where you want to drift in with an aerial so you don't get smacked off, but if you drift in with an aerial, you can sometimes just not be able to grab ledge.
Yep, and that's a really dangerous spot. Doesn't have too many jumps left.
Nice up air chain
Good
and a solid pound. Will he cover? Nope, that up tilt gets him. This could lead to Hung's death. He's got to be very careful. Ooh, no jumps. Hung's got to be a little bit less predictable there. But I think he's out of jumps. Can he make it? No.
Not quite.
This is still very much on the possibility, as I feel if Hung can get a solid downer, that can lead to a down smash, up smash. And at that point, Puff is very much capable of taking this.
Oh, yeah. I like a lot of his maneuvering. I just think if he can get a bit more when he gets onto stage, like after he's getting knocked into disadvantage, because he's doing really well to live early.
Yeah, I think this is partially because Dogs is in a unique position where Hung is a keyboard player and a very experienced keyboard player, and this allows him to have a very strong DI ability. So Hung is just not allowing himself to be comboed in general outside of the 1-2 hits. Ooh, will this be it? He missed the turnaround up tilt. And it looks like Dogs is starting to get nickel and dime him, and this is very dangerous since how early a back throw or an up tilt back air can kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Will that be it?
Not quite.
It's always staled up air.
It's always rough though when you have such a lead or such a deficit like this, where you know every time you get hit, it's like mentally hurting you, but it's also like you're losing that chance to kind of bring things back the more and more percent you get. And I think for Puff in particular, it's so brutal for how light you are.
Yep. But I'm sure Hung can do it. He's a very experienced player. He's been playing this game for a very long time. And a nice up smash catch on that, even though it would have been better not to trade, but he can still do this. But I think he has to rely on not getting a rest combo for this stock, as Pikachu can very easily come back for an up tilt back air and kill him during the lag of that move.
Those two rolls on the platform, you could feel the desperation, but they worked out for him. Hung now just trying to get back onto stage. Ooh, good falling
very
there.
nice fast fall there. Seems he's trying to get this. This is very much possible. I feel like Hung wants to work on trying to get him off stage more, especially with a back throw, as I think a couple more % and fourth will not last anymore.
Good catch with the Thunder, and it's going to be just enough to kill. And Dogs is going to take game 1. All right. Oh, and I upped our mics a little bit, so if you want to talk a little quieter, just so, I don't know, not like that. Just thought it would be easier, because I know. Or you can move it up to your mouth more instead of having it. Yeah, we can do some nice ASMR. I hope everyone is doing all right. Hung possibly debating on counterpicking to a different character. I think the Puff was all right, but it looks like he might be going Falcon. There it is.
It's okay. We forgive you for your sins, Hung. Everyone needs to cheat every once in a while.
All right, here we go. Right back to Dreamland.
Oh, and the Pokemon music right when we lose the Pokemon battle. Have you had any experience seeing Hung's Falcon before?
I have. It's a very nice Falcon.
Hung's got a very strong cast, I'd say, but I'm not too familiar with his more fast faller part of the cast.
Yep.
In my experience, he's very favorable of the floaties, but that can be very tricky versus Pikachu due to just how hard it can be to land.
Oh yeah. And I think for another thing is just, we're kind of seeing that right now. He's kind of playing it similar to how he was starting out with Puff in game 1, keeping on that top right area, keeping that upper area zone.
Yeah, Hung is very much an aerial player. He likes to, not platform cap necessarily, but he wants to establish dominance on the top platform, as he's so used to his characters getting so much off of the downer, such as his Mario drill, his Puff drill, or even his Falcon down air.
We saw some good SDI there on the first hit off stage, able to get back onto stage, but that second one not quite able to get it. I think he got a little aggressive, decided to kind of run in low, and he wasn't quite prepared for the options he was throwing out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the Falcon pick simply because while Falcon has a very strong punish game, and Hung is a very, like, I'd say he does not usually miss issues. Hung also very much thrives on being able to live a very long time, and Falcon, that can be very hit or miss just due to how explosive this matchup can be.
That is true, but
Puff can usually come back in many situations she shouldn't usually be able to due to the variety of her recovery. Well, Falcon just can't.
Yeah, his recovery is pretty linear, so getting caught off stage can very much mean your death super early when you weren't expecting it. But at least able to secure a stock here. It's now going to be on him to try and get that recovery a little too low, and Dogs grabbing the ledge for good measure.
We're not seeing much of the Rising Falcon Punch recovery off of Hung here. It seems he's just going straight for the upbeat. So I'm sure he's aware of the technique, but I'm not sure if he feels it's something he's going into. As I'm noticing a very different change of pace compared to earlier in the match, where he was trying to space more with back airs. He was trying to space more on back airs and take advantage of the side plat's height.
Yep, and another stock there, Hung on his last stock. This is looking a bit rough.
I'm sure he can at least take another 1 or 2 stocks. Like I said before, Hung is a very strong player, and a nice call-out F smash.
It was like that max range F smash. It's not like gonna tip or anything, but it's must have been very satisfying.
Yeah, but like I said before, Hung is definitely not out of this. Falcon's such an explosive character, and Hung's been playing such a long time, especially with his strong DI. It's probably going to take at least 2 or 3 interactions for Dogs to kill him.
Ooh,
but a very nice angle from him.
That could have been a very bad spot. Hung not quite able to take advantage of it, and a very nice recovery by Dogs.
Oh, will this lead to it?
Gets the scoop, but uses his double jump to catch up with that second up air.
I would have liked to see a down air there to try and continue the tech chase, as this put him in a very poor situation.
Not quite able to get the full SDI into the corner. Kept him close, but Dogs immediately reacting with that nair, and he'll take the set 2-0.
Okay. I'm going to be falling out just for a minute.
All right, you're good.